Mexico is smoking mad, and your next cruise ship might be shaped like a turtle. This is your Cruise News Fix. Welcome back. This is the Cruise News Fix, and quite a bit has happened in the cruise world over the last few days. So we're going to get you caught up, and we're starting with the Celebrity Ascent because this ship is always going to hold a special place in my heart, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. But first, I will tell you that the Ascent hit a major milestone over the weekend as she was floated out from the Chantiers d'Atlantique shipyard in France. Now, this marks the completion of the ship's hull and exterior superstructure, and the Ascent will now move into the next phase of construction. Ascent is the fourth ship in Celebrity Cruises' Edge series, and Celebrity Cruises president and CEO Lisa Lutoff-Perlo said that she is so much more than a ship. Celebrity Ascent will be the embodiment of a relaxed luxury resort at sea, and I can't imagine a more exciting way to start the new year than by celebrating this important construction milestone. And I too have a big milestone coming up later this year that just so happens to coincide with Celebrity Ascent's debut. That's going to be on December 3rd later this year, and that's the day that I turn the big 50.
I'm 50 years old.
Now, Stephanie and I will be on board to celebrate my birthday, the Celebrity Ascent, and retirement from my current career and the transition to a full-time cruise tuber. Exciting times indeed, and on that day, I might just be the happiest guy on Earth. Now, we all know that Disney is the happiest place on Earth, and you may have also heard that they have some cruise ships. And Disney Cruise Line recently launched a new celebration called Pixar Day at Sea aboard special voyages on the Disney Fantasy through mid-March 2023.
To infinity and beyond!
The day-long celebrations will bring to life the Pixar tales of Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., The Incredibles, Finding Nemo, and will also include themed dining, character encounters, and dance parties. If you're a fan of Pixar movies, and honestly, who isn't, this should be an amazing experience. It's been over 15 years since I've sailed on a Disney cruise, and one of the things that I remember is the amazing entertainment, which isn't surprising because, well, you know, it's Disney. Okay, this next one isn't technically a cruise story, but it will affect cruisers in a big way. If you're cruising to Cozumel, Costa Maya, Cabo, Puerto Vallarta, are you seeing a pattern here? I know you are, because if you're cruising to Mexico, listen up. Last week, Mexico banned smoking from all public places, including all indoor and outdoor public places such as hotels, resorts, beaches, parks, and anywhere that children might gather. So basically, anywhere you're gonna hang out when you hop off the ship in any Mexican port. Mexico now has one of the world's strictest anti-tobacco laws, and tourists who smoke could face fines of between $50 and $300 for lighting up in public. Regulations around electronic cigarettes and vapes have also been tightened, and they can't be imported, sold, or used in public places. If you want to risk it and break the rules, you could find yourself in a Mexican jail for up to 36 hours.
I'll be in a Mexican jail.
Some restaurateurs that fear they will lose business are preparing to sue the federal government. Businesses who are found in violation face fines of up to $2,000. St. Martin is a popular cruise port, and it's famous for its casinos and beaches like Maho Beach, where the planes literally fly right over your head as they come in for a landing. And last week, St. Martin set a new personal record for a single day with 30,349 passengers and crew that arrived from 6 different cruise ships. And speaking of setting personal records, let's try to set a personal single-day record for new subscribers here on the Cruise World channel. If you're not already subscribed, I invite you to hit that red button today, and you can be a part of cruise history. Go ahead, what are you waiting for? Shotgun Wedding is a new movie that stars Jennifer Lopez and Josh Duhamel, and it debuts on Amazon Prime on January 7th, but guests on board Virgin's Valiant Lady will be the first to see the movie at a special onboard event in the ship's immersive theater, the Red Room. As an added perk, Virgin will roll out the red carpet for sailors with Amazon Prime memberships. They'll be offering them a complimentary handcrafted Just Say Yes cocktail, as well as an invite to an exclusive onboard event at the Loose Cannon. All right, seriously, who put this story in here? All right, I think most of us can relate to this one. Just because something's brand new doesn't mean it is without issues. We saw it with the elevators on Carnival Celebration a couple months ago, and now one of MSC's newest ships is having problems. MSC Seascape was just christened last month in New York before she headed to her home port in Miami, and she recently arrived for a port stop in Grand Cayman came in 5 hours late and had to cancel her next port stop in Ocho Rios. Now, I'm no expert, but this appears to be a propulsion issue that affects the ship's maximum speed, and we've seen these types of issues before, most notably with Carnival Vista and Panorama, which were built by Fincantieri in Italy, and the MSC Seascape, built by Fincantieri in Italy. Hey, it could be purely coincidental. I'm just stating facts. Hotel operations on board and the safety of the ship are not affected by this issue, and MSC is giving guests that were on the affected cruise a 50% refund of their cruise fare due to the altered itinerary. We're set to sail on this ship in a few months, and though I hope they will get this issue fixed before we board, I will take a short day in Grand Cayman and skip Ocho Rios for a 50% refund. Just saying. I know I could talk to 10 different cruisers today and get 10 different answers to this question. What size ship do you prefer? Now, I've been on small ships like the Carnival Ecstasy and Royal's Rhapsody of the Seas, and I've been on big ships like Carnival Celebration and Royal's Wonder of the Seas, the latter being the current biggest ship in the world, and it has a maximum capacity of just under 7,000 passengers. So what would you do if you had the opportunity to sail on a ship that could carry up to 60,000 passengers and was shaped like a turtle?
I like turtles.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of projects that have never come to fruition, like Carnival's Project Pinnacle, the mile-long Freedom Ship, and Meyer Werft's Project Helix, and the 430,000 gross ton Project Trimaran. And this one will probably never see the light of day in our lifetimes either, but if it did, would you sail on it? Meet the Pangeos Terra Yacht, designed by Pier Paolo Lazzarini. She's nearly 1,800 feet long and 2,000 feet wide. And best of all, she's shaped like a sea turtle. When the ship is sailing, the large wings will gain energy from the breaking of the waves that allows the vessel to cruise perpetually without emissions around the Earth. And the rooftop area will be lined with solar panels to provide clean energy to power the vessel. The floating city would take 8 years to build at a cost of $8 billion, and it would feature different hotels, shopping centers, parks, and ship and aircraft ports. So are you ready to book the Pangeos? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, and I'm curious also, what kind of ship do you prefer to sail on? That's it for today's Cruise News Fix. We'd love for you to smash that like button and share this video with someone that likes cruise ships or turtles. And next up, check out our embarkation on the world's current largest cruise ship, Wonder of the Seas. And as always, remember, life is short and cruising is fun. We'll see you next time.